All right, lovely. So this is Arielle from the Tree of Life Tarot. And as you can see, every time I stumble upon something where I need to, let's say, keep my mouth shut, literally, I lose my voice, I start coughing, I start sneezing, or anything else to literally not be able to speak out the words. So I stopped myself. Now, in this video, we are going to look at what is Earl Percy's deepest desire. We have a deepest desire, and of course, we have a hidden card, the Seven of Swords. Gotta keep it here, and let's dive here. So, I could imagine that okay, I'm going to talk here what comes to my mind based on those cards. And you can see that the censoring is already starting. Anyway, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about indecisions. Not making a move, not making a decision, not being forced into something you don't want. Or sold into something you don't want. Let's put it this way. As a D is as what he wants, I would say to be left alone and not be made to make decisions all the time. If somebody else could do the juggling for him, that would be a miracle. Like literally, that's what he deeply inside craves. And it's interesting that sometimes, especially when you have a lot of responsibilities, you can't run away from that. Literally, you have to. It's your job to make decisions, and I can fully understand that. Being in the in his Akashic records, it's like just looking at this card is making me tired. What he wants the Queen of Wands. I would describe what the Queen of Wands represents, and then we can check, because the star, this is connected to his career or whatever work he's doing. But the star is about it's about a deep desire. Like we are talking here harsh desire here. When the star is upright, we have it reversed here, but when the star is upright, we have a desire that is unattainable. Usually I get this card in readings where somebody is asking me, how is our relationship going to evolve? And when I get the star upright, well, it's not going to evolve because the other person doesn't know you want a relationship with them, or hasn't met you at all, or hasn't seen you enough to even notice you in a different way than whatever social setting you're knowing this person from. But when I get it reversed, and look at the reversed star is directly looking at the queen, of wands. What that means is, let me put it more central so that you can see it. What that means is he has a woman in his heart, or an idea of a woman. And that idea of a woman is really attainable. It's not like a fiction or a dream or something. It's something that is right up his alley. Like literally, he can pick up the phone and call her. He can, let's say, fuel the jet and get to her. That's close they are. Like It's not it's attainable dream, and he knows it. I think that it's also scary part because he's looking at the past of maybe a past relationship, or a someone who is like a safe plan B, like both men and women have that, like a backup plan. Okay, I'm gonna go for the person that I'm, feeling the butterflies with. But if it doesn't work out, there is this friend. I don't have any feelings for them, but they would do. So there is a backup for him. He knows that there is a backup. He's, constantly evaluating those options in his life. But that lady is attainable. Now, let's look at the Queen of Wands. So the queens are usually now, if I had received here in the deepest desire, let's say a woman, a page card. Knights are mostly men, mostly, or women with male, a lot of male energy, but uh, not male, young energy. Let's not confuse things. But when I get, for example, a page card, a page is someone younger than you, someone who is more or less inexperienced, maybe even a child, but usually in a romance setting, in a deepest desire setting, that's someone, a love interest that's younger than you. In this case, we get the queen. The queen is someone his age, extremely close to his age, so maybe a year, not more than 2 years younger, or a little bit older. She has her own ideas about life. So let's take a look at where do the queen look at. Oh, nice. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, so the queen, let's say the object of his interest. I'm gonna push out this card because again, that's for work. The object of his interest is interested in finding her great love, and he's interested in her. So that is really interesting. Like, shouldn't talk about it, but I will. It's really interesting. Now let's take a look at this lady. Always, I am cautious about the Queen of Wands. And I also caution other people when I draw this card. And I'll tell you what the cautions are. That is a lady who can, let's see, how can I explain it more in a subtle way? She could be a sorceress. That's the simplest way to put it. She could be a sorceress. She's definitely interested in law of attraction type of things. Or let's not like box it in this like a constrained way. She has the ability to wish something into being. That wishing something into being, it really, again, that is a practice that is as old as the world. And in the old days, you had to be like almost all your life an apprentice in order to be able to handle that gift. Because again, you can wish somebody good and good comes to them, but what if you wish them something good and they should not get it? Or you wish them something bad and they don't deserve it. So it's a very delicate gift, and usually the Queen of Wands is a bit whimsical. She doesn't know what she wants, but she wants it now. She also has this ability to manipulate. Now here we don't have it reversed, and the, let's say, the queen is not looking at him. He's looking at how attainable, how let's say, yeah, how easily he can approach her, but she's not looking at him. She's looking at her own love. Is her love him? That's for another reading. But she can manipulate. She can manipulate. It's not something that, again, it's a gift. I can honestly say it's a gift, especially if you can lie and, get away with it. That's also a gift. I'm not good with that. That's why I appreciate it. But the queen, she can be, she's also very interesting. Very interesting. Life is interesting with her. And she could be playful. She could be playful. But definitely she can play you. She can play you. And that's, he has somebody specific in mind. He has a backup plan. And that specific in mind is not a bad person. Because, again, what does she want? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about love. She wants her soulmate, her love, which is, again, beautiful. All right, I'm loving it. So let's go to the next reading in the next video. Bye.